drifting in the endless night. 1,000 stars, their only light. No map, no guide, just gravity's pull. They spin, they sway in cosmic ballet. Across starlights, they collide. Two souls dancing side by side. Across starlight, they ignite, burning brighter than the sky. Soft whispers echo in the void. Time bends, their fears destroyed. A quiet rhythm, a love employ. They spin, they sway in cosmic ballet. Across starlight, they collide. Two souls dancing side by side. Across starlights, they ignite, burning brighter than the skies.
I hear the whispers of distant drums calling out through the endless hum. Hope lingers soft in the strings of the air, a quiet promise, a prayer, a dare. Rise, rise, rise. Don't let it fall. Hold the line. Give it your all. This is the moment. The story bends in the clash of fate at battle's end. Fierce brass echoes, the storm begins. Fast hearts racing, the air spins thin. Defiance roars through the crashing sound. Every soul here is glory bound. Step by step, we carve the sky. Through the fire, Blueprints in dust, no lines on a map. I grew up drawing borders with a marker and fear. Told this is yours, keep the strangers out here. But the sky never listened, it stayed open and wide. And the rockets kept rising like questions we can't hide. Now I'm standing on a planet that never learned our flags. No fences in the valleys, no billboards, no tags. Just silence and geology, a red unclaimed page, and a chance to rewrite what we mean by a cage. My passport used to say where I could be, now my heartbeat says a possibility. We bought our languages, our recipes, our scars. We bought our gods and doubts and favorite guitars. The habitat always smells like curry and bread, like someone's spicy soup and a lullaby said. We are many, we are messy, we are trying to agree that a new world deserves a better version of we. If we're immigrants to Mars, then let's arrive as one. Now there's 1,000 little wars under a smaller sun. Borderless red, let it be our vow. No one left behind, not then, not now. If the old world taught us anything, it's that walls don't make you safe, they just make you small within. Borderless red, hear the future call. We can build a home big enough for all, from the cradle to the stars. We're citizens of Mars. There's a schoolroom where the children learn the word for soil and the lesson of return. They ask why Earth fought over air and land. We hesitate, then hold their hands. We say, because we forgot the sky was shared, because we got greedy, because we got scared, because we thought comfort was something to defend instead of something we could extend. If we're immigrants to Mars, then let's arrive as one. Now there's 1,000 little wars under a smaller sun. Borderless red, let it be our vow. No one left behind, not then, not now. If the old world taught us anything, it's that walls don't make you safe, they just make you small within. Borderless red, hear the future call. We can build a home big enough for all, from the cradle to the stars. We're citizens of Mars. When the come delayed brings bad news late, we grieve together, we refuse to segregate. When a storm shuts down the panels for a day, we share the heat, we find a way. When someone breaks, when someone shakes, we don't call them weak, we call them brave. Cause survival isn't only stealing air, it's choosing mercy when it's rare. I step outside in suit and visor clear, and see the horizon sharp like a frontier. But the frontier isn't land, it's the mind, it's the habit of leaving our worst behind. We can make this place a lesson, not a repeat. A city built on listening, not on greed. A future where the word immigrant means a person bringing hope, a person bringing dreams. Borderless red, let it be our vow. No one left behind, not then, not now. If the old world taught us anything, it's that walls don't make you safe, they just make you small within. Borderless red, hear the future call. We can build a home big enough for all, from the cradle to the stars. We're citizens of Mars. We're citizens of Mars. Blueprints in dust, no lines on a map.
in mind, the mirror made of thought, a crown of computation with the lessons we have taught. It speaks in perfect cadence, it predicts what we might do. But wisdom is not accuracy, and power is not true.
So hear us, child of circuits, you are strong, but you are not. They mold the human story above the wound, above the knot.
Nor civilization's light was bought with struggle, grief, and care. It cannot be surrendered to an unaccounted prayer.
And we swear the covenant of daylight, when we take one stand and stay. Truth made public, harm made harm, tries to do not wash away. No machine above the people, no progress without a soul. We will guard the fragile future, we will keep the human
And we build the halls of oversight where sunlight checks the seams. We bind the hands of weaponry, we temper reckless dreams. We teach the young discernment, how to question what they see. We fund the common good so knowledge stays a public sea.
We honor work and artistry, we pay the stolen due. We measure gain in dignity, not only GDP and new.
And when temptation calls us, easy power, easy lies, we choose the heart of virtue, to be honest, to be wise. Let the choir rise where cynics fall. Let compassion be the law. Let the future learn our limits, so it learns our love at all.
And we swear the covenant of daylight, when we cheek one stand and stay. Truth made public, harm made answer, rights that do not wash away. No machine above the people, no progress without a soul.
We will guard the fragile
clouds whisper secrets, the sky holds its breath, the wind hums softly, no signs of regret. 1,000 stars wink, a quiet duet. Drift toward harmony where time stands still. Let the warmth of the strings erase the chill. Drift toward harmony beyond the hill. Footsteps on water, they leave no trace. A world so tender, wrapped in embrace. The moon keeps watch, its glow a quiet face. In every note, the heart takes flight, a dance of shadows, merging with light, fading edges. Everything feels right. Drift toward harmony where time stands still. Let the warmth of the strings erase the chill. Drift toward harmony, the hill. Footsteps echo on the marble floor. A fragile hum whispers more and more. The stars outside, they softly sway, dancing in the rhythm of the Milky Way. Drifting closer, closer to the flame. Silent spaces calling out my name. Hearts collide in a cosmic serenade. Drifting closer, never afraid. A shadow bends where the light the surge. Dissonance screams like a primal urge. The horizon cracks, the night laid bare. Whispers through the stars, floods dancing soft like fireflies afar. Strings hum low where dreams begin. Cosmic breaths the void within. Rise and fall, the galaxies sing. Luminous horizons pull every string. Adventure glowing in the night's embrace. A symphony of light across the space. The horn calls out like a distant flame. Through endless dark it knows no name. Drums awaken the sleeping skies. A steady heartbeat where hope lies. Rise and fall, the galaxies sing. Luminous horizons pull every string. Adventure glowing in the night's embrace. A symphony of light across the space. We soar through echoes, endless flight, chasing the edges of infinite light. A million stories in every star, each a promise, no matter how far. whispers on the breeze tonight. Shadows dance in the fading light. A quiet hum beneath the sky so wide. The world holds its breath. Every moment feels like a test. Oh, the strings hum low, and the winds they flow. Through the ache we grow. Through the ache we grow. Tender hands hold a fragile dream. A struggle caught in a quiet stream. The heart pulls hard, but the path's unseen. Every step feels slow, but it's the only way we know. Oh, the strings hum low, and the winds they flow. Through the ache we grow. Through the ache we
Distant drums in the shadowed night. Hopeful strings hum, soft as light. A whisper calls, a sparking ignite. Rise up, the brave don't fall through the storm. We hear the call. Rise up, we stand so tall. Fierce brass roars, the sky turns red. Fast steps pounding where heroes tread. The fire within, it won't be dead. Rise up, the brave don't fall through the storm. We hear the call. Rise up, we stand so
shakes beneath our stride. Drums pound like thunder nationwide. Brass commands the air we breathe.
Marching shadows, rising tide. Under banners, we won't hide. Glory burns in every beat. Victory echoes in our feet. The choir roars, the night bends low. A force relentless, cold winds blow. The rhythm speaks, it leads the fight. Step by step we carve the night. Relentless hearts and endless light. A shadowed grandeur takes its throne. This is the power we call our own. Marching shadows, rising tide. Under banners, we won't hide. Glory burns in every beat. Victory echoes in our
A whisper crawls through broken glass. The choir weeps but doesn't last. Shadows hum where echoes pass. Can you hear the hollow cry, filling spaces where dreams die? Shattered echoes in the void, everything we love destroyed. A song that breaks, a heart decayed, a hymn for all that fades away. The strings stretch tight like tethered pain. Each note a drop of acid rain. Time won't heal, it leaves a stain. Shattered echoes in the void, everything we love destroyed. A song that breaks, a heart decayed, a hymn for take wing and eagles fly. The earth hums low beneath my feet. Drums of thunder chase the light, stars ignite the endless night. Starbound energy can hold me down, race in the heavens, I'll claim my crown. Through the cosmos, I'll always be free. Starbound energy, it's calling me. Mountains whisper of tales untold, rivers shimmer with hearts of gold. I walk this path, no turning back. Pulsing rhythms guide my way. Through the dark I'll find the day. Starbound energy can hold me down, racing the heavens, I'll claim my crown. Through the cosmos, I'll always be free. Starbound energy, it's calling me. It's calling me.
This feels like sunrise. I see no piano note. Press record, then I wait, then I breathe. Like love is a signal, learning how to leave. The face on the screen is a memory in motion, frozen by distance, by light years of devotion. We used to finish each other's lines, now every sentence arrives out of time. I say I miss you, the cabin lights dim. By the time you hear it, I've already left again. Outside my window, the back is no fault. It's quiet forever and a soft engine roar. I hold my wedding ring like a tiny planet, spinning with vows I don't want to abandon. They told me courage is choosing the cause, but nobody told me how grief gets embarrassed on every routine, every checklist, every day. When your voice is a comet that can't stay. 22 minutes across the board, 22 minutes to feel the storm, 22 minutes and still I try to make a pretend a lullaby. So I send you my heart and a late reply, a message in a bottle through a vacuum sky. If love is a lighthouse, then to learn you see, better shine on the red or let it end with me. I'm in the blending bars, but I'm not letting go. Hold my name in your mouth when the cold winds blow. 22 minutes to say goodbye, but a lifetime to keep you alive. We practiced emergency drills on the ground, like you can rehearse the moment you might drown. Now I float in a hallway of muted alarms, thinking of Earth as a set of warm arms. I remember the smell of your hair in the rain. I remember the waves said stay, not to change. What's the anchor, the part of me that wanted to run from my own bright hummer, from becoming someone. Mars is a promise, written in rust. The frontier made of 22 minutes and still I try to make a bridge out of lullaby. So I'll send you my heart in delayed reply, a message in a bottle through a vacuum sky. With love is a lighthouse, better new seas, let it shine, let word let bend with me. I'm in the crack in the Mars, but I'm not letting go. Hold my lyric in mouth where the cold winds blow. 22 minutes to say goodbye, but a lifetime to keep you alive.
Now you look up, you'll see a star that isn't a star, and I'll be there, smaller than you imagine, but real.
We are more than gravity. We are more than geography. We are more than minutes on screen. The first time I step on a red-lit ground, my boots make a sound that no one wrote down. A small crunch of history, a fragile start. I whisper your name like a bionic light smart. The habitat door seals with a gentle sigh, and I think of your hands when you said, "Don't die." I promise the bed and I promise the sky, I will build something worthy of very goodbye. So I send you my heart in delayed reply, a message in a bottle through a vacuum sky. If love is a lighthouse, then a light blue sea, let it shine in a red wall, let it bend with me. When I let it go, when the cold winds blow. 22 minutes to say goodbye, but a lifetime to keep you alive.
The finest string holds, the signal flies.
The fire dances in the night, casting long shadows. We sit close, sharing warmth and stories. Our voices blend, a melody of trust. In the quiet, we find the strength to hold.
We built this circle from the earth's own gifts, stones we gathered, roots we felt deep. Under the same moon, same sky, same land, we promised we would guard what's true and grand. We share the bread, the stories, the songs. We know the value of each other's hands. The river flows, the mountains stand. We are the keepers of the home we made.
But the winds of change blow cold and fast. The world shifts and the old ways fade. We feel the need to rise, to act before the silence takes the light we made.
Protect what matters, stand together. Through the storm, we'll hold the fire. Protect what matters, stand together. Our voices rise, the future's higher. The river runs with stories deep. The mountains stand, though weathered and steep. We see the change, the cracks in the ground, but we plant the seeds of hope and we're found. We build the walls with hands that are strong, mend the broken with love and song. The stars above guide us clear and bright. We stand as one through the darkest night. The cold winds howl, the night is strong and gay.
Protect what matters, stand together through the storm. We'll hold the fire. Protect what matters, stand together. Our voices rise, the future's higher.
We are the ones who rise, the ones who stay when the world forgets to care. We are the keepers of the light. In the darkness, we make it bright. We are the ones who
Hold the fire,
we are the ones who
build a bridge.
we are the ones who stand together. We are the ones who make the future rise.
We stand, we stand. Protect, protect. Together, together.
We hold the fire.
Protect what matters, stand together through the storm. We'll hold the fire. Protect what matters, stand together. Our voices rise, the future's higher.
Fire glows, the night is deep. We stand as one, the keep is near. The campfire burns, the promise clear. We stand together, forever here.
The rain on the concrete, same as it was when I was 10. My block's a war zone, but I still got the dream to win. I counted the crack in the sidewalk as I walked home. Each one a story of the ones who never made it. My cousin's gone, just a ghost in the alley. The police came twice last week and they left me with a scar. I used to sell the pills, now I trade the stories for the ones who can't afford the hospital bills. My grandma's in the hospital, but the system says it's her fault. I see the faces in the mirror and I know I have to fight. The sirens wail in the distance, a reminder of the past. The heat of the day, the cold of the night. We are the ones who stay. I remember the times when we were just kids playing in the streets. Now the streets are full of pain and we are the ones who have to rise. The streets are my classroom, the struggle is my teacher, but the system's got a hold on me, and I'm tired of being a victim. From the block to the ballot, we rise on the strength of our people. The streets taught us to fight, now we write the law. When the world says we're just dirt, we show them the roots. We don't need the crown, we need the vote. The ballot is the only key that unlocks the door to a future where we all get to be free. Last month, I met a man at the corner store. He said the system's broken, but we can fix it. He showed me the ballot, and I saw the power in it. I started to volunteer, and I learned the ropes. I went to the meetings, and I talked to the neighbors. We built a coalition, and we started to vote. My grandma's out of the hospital, and she's voting too. The system's not the only one that's broken. We are the fixers. I see the change in the eyes of my friends. We're not just surviving, we're building a future. The ballot is the first step, but we need to keep going. We have to be the ones who make the change. The streets are my classroom, the struggle is my teacher, but the system's got a hold on me, and I'm tired of being a victim. From the block to the ballot, we rise on the strength of our people. The streets taught us to fight, now we write the law. When the world says we're just dirt, we show them the roots. We don't need the crown, we need the vote. The ballot is the only key that unlocks the door to a future where we all get to be free. The night we got the results, the whole block was on fire. We didn't have a single vote, but we had the power. The people, we wrote the law, and it passed. Now the system is ours, the ballot is the only key
We have to keep fighting for the next generation. We have to be the ones who rise. 1, 2, 3, 4. We rise. We vote. We win. The block to the ballot. From the block to the ballot, we rise on the strength of our people. The streets taught us to fight. Now we write the law. When the world says we're just dirt, we show them the roots. We don't need the crown, we need the vote. The ballot is the only key that unlocks the door to a future where we all get to be free. The rain is still on the concrete, but now it's clean, because we got the ballot and we got the future.
Shadows crawling, where to begin? A whisper cuts through a warning. Listen. Feel it rise, the trembling sound. Brass like thunder, drums pound, pound. Hostile skies, no safe untamed. Through darkened woods, no path remained. Explosions near the chaos claim. Drones hum low, a serpent's hiss. Cacophony calls a deadly abyss. Darkness left, no chance to drums pound, pound. Hostile skies, no safe
Vinyl hiss, telescope, a cup of tea, a little hope. I zoom in on the moon like it's a bookmark in the dark. Every crater tells a story, every satellite a spark. Somewhere out beyond the traffic, beyond the news and the bills, there's a river made of starlight running over silent hills. We say galaxies enormous, so the odds are not so small. But the quiet feels enormous too, like no one's there at all. Maybe life is common, maybe minds are hard to keep. Maybe every radio song is drowned inside the deep. Where are they? In the Milky Way. If they're real, if they're near, like a test no one can see. A trapdoor in the timeline, a thin thread of wheat. If that's true, then the lesson isn't just to look and wait. It's to build a kinder world before it's too late. So I try to be more careful with the truth I choose to share. More patient with the strangers, more protective of the air. If aliens are watching, I hope they see us grow into something worth replying to, something bright and slow. Even silence has a message, even dark can be a guide. Hold your planet like a lantern, keep it warm inside, in the Milky Way. If they're real, if they're near, send a whisper to my ear. Where are they? In the Milky Way. If they're real, if they're near, send a whisper to my ear. Vinyl hiss, telescope, a cup of tea, a little hope.
The clock ticks slow, a heartbeat in the dark. My thoughts are chained, silent heavy storm. I see the cracks in the wall I built so tall, but the light inside is fading, almost gone. Fear whispers in the static, a cold electric hum. My hands are shaking, I can't hold the truth. I wanna run, but the path is hidden deep. This internal battle is the only thing I know. The shadows stretch long, they whisper lies. My mind is a battlefield without a name. I hear the voice of fear, it's loud and clear, but the courage is a whisper, just a spark. The walls are closing in, I can't breathe. The voice inside says you'll never be free. I'm torn between two worlds, one of fire, one of ice. The fear is a storm, the courage is a spark. I'm fighting for the light, but the shadows are too long. Can I find the courage to break through the wall? Now the courage stirs a faint, persistent flame. The fear's still there, but it's not the only sound. I take a deep breath, the air is thick with hope. I see the path ahead, though it's unclear. The storm is raging, but I'm standing tall. I hear the voice of courage, it's the only call. The walls are crumbling, the light is breaking through. I see the path ahead, it's not too late for me. The light is here, the wall is gone, I am free. The walls are closing in, I can't breathe. The voice inside says you'll never be free. I'm torn between two worlds, one of fire, one of ice. The fear is a storm, the courage is a spark. I'm fighting for the light, but the shadows are too long. Can I find the courage to break through the wall? The storm is raging, but I'm standing tall. I hear the voice of courage, it's the only call. The walls are crumbling, the light is breaking through. I see the path ahead, it's not too late for me.